Hi, welcome back to Live It Up with Mills. I'm Millie and I do videos on beauty, fashion and lifestyle. If you are new here and if you like my content, please do consider subscribing to my channel. Now without further ado, let's get into today's video. So today I wanted to discuss on how to look younger. Now of course, this is an age-old quest for eternal youth. What a paradox. But almost all of us want to look younger. Now this is a huge topic. The way I intend to do it is that I intend to do it in three parts, and today I would be talking about makeup tips and tricks with which you can look younger. So this would be the first in the series which I would be doing. I would be following up this video with a video on right eating and exercise through which you can actually reverse or slow down the aging process. And finally, the third video which I would be doing would be on how to do spiritual cleansing to look younger. So let us jump into today's video. So makeup is a very easy way of looking young. Now this is one of the easiest and quickest way. Of course, this is not a permanent solution, but it tricks the eye into believing that you're much younger than you are. So one of the first tips is that you should hydrate or moisturize your skin very well before you start makeup. Now this is true for people of all ages, but especially true as you age, because as we age, the skin becomes drier and it tends to get lines and wrinkles. Those lines and wrinkles will look far less pronounced if we moisturize the skin well. So the first step towards starting your makeup should be moisturizing your skin very well using an under eye cream, then using a primer to fill up your pores. And by primer, I don't mean that you should put primer on your whole face and unnecessarily cake up your face. There is no need to do that. We just need to apply primer in the areas where we have more pores. So like I have more pores around my nose and around the side of my nose, around my mouth. So I would be putting primer only on those areas. The next thing is to do spot concealing. So that is tip 2. Again, do not conceal like they show on YouTube, on Instagram with that inverted V. No, that will only highlight or accentuate the lines and the wrinkles which one gets as one ages. So the way to highlight or the way to conceal correctly is to do spot concealing. Yes, it takes a little more time and patience, but it's worth it, trust me. So you typically need to conceal wherever you have age spots, dark spots, or in case you get under eye circles, then you can use some of that concealing just under the eyes and just where you have it. So if you have darkness around the inner corner, please do around the inner corner. If it is around the outer corner, you can do around the outer corner. Also, it is always good to do a little bit around the outer corner because it tends to lift up your eyes. Remember, as we age, our skin tends to kind of sag down. It all kind of, comes down. So all your makeup tricks should be aimed at lifting up your face. Okay, after concealing, the third most important thing, which I think makes a huge difference in making you look younger, is thicker eyebrows. Now, younger people have thicker eyebrows. Somehow, thicker eyebrows always make you look younger. By that, I don't mean that you go overboard and do those square, huge, deep black eyebrows. No, I don't mean that. But I mean thicker, bushier eyebrows. Also, this is a big trend this year. And it's pretty easy to do. You can just use any spoolie, brush up your eyebrows and just fill up the gaps. Or if you want to do the soap brow, go do a soap brow. If you find all of this a hassle, you can simply buy a brow gel and just brush your eyebrows with that brow gel. When buying this brow product, remember to choose a color which is one shade lighter than your natural brow shade. That will help it look very natural when you have done your brows. Also, when you fill up your brows or when you shape your brows to give it a bushier look, avoid the inner 1 inch near your eyes, because filling that up makes it look very artificial. The next most important thing to do is to switch that black kajal for a brown one. Yes, I know we all love our black kajal and we swear by it, and we think we won't look awake if we don't put it on, and we won't look like ourselves. But trust me, that black kajal against lines is such a high contrast that it brings out all the imperfections around the eyes, and we don't want to do it. It is not something which we want to do. Buy any deep brown eye kajal and use it, and you see the difference it will make to your eyes. It will make you awake, it will make your eyes look bigger, and yet it will not look harsh. And trust me, it does show up against our skin. So I know some of you will say, brown doesn't show up against our skin. Yes, it does, and it looks very beautiful. The next makeup trick which I wanted to talk about is about blush. Yes, as we age, we should put on blush. It is not something which is just meant for teenagers, but blush placement is very, very important. So typically when we are younger and we tend to put blush on the apples of our cheeks, it's fine. But as we age, we should put the blush more around the outer part of the cheek and taking it upwards in a sweeping motion. Again, like I said earlier, to give a uplifted look. Blush also makes us look younger and fresh. Also, I would suggest that you should use cream blushes rather than powder blushes. In fact, we should avoid most powder products and switch to cream products, because cream products make the skin look more fresh, supple, and younger. The next thing is to avoid powder highlighters. I would say avoid highlighters altogether. But if you are a fan of highlighter and if you really like using highlighter, then at least avoid the powder high voltage highlighters. We don't need those. You can just use a very soft, natural looking highlighter, or better still, you can use a strobing cream. That will give you a much more natural, uplifted and sun-kissed kind of a glow. The next and another very, very important makeup trick, and this is the final one, is on the lips. As we age, our lips tend to shrink, so we should avoid darker colors. So we should use more of soft, nude, natural colors, coral shades, shades which make our lips look plumper. Also, a gloss or a lip plumper is great. And another trick which I'll show you is how to when you draw outline your lip, not overline the lower lips, which kind of lift your lips up, because your lips tend to sag as we age. So just to lift it up so that the lips look fuller and uplifted. that was the video. Hope you liked it. If you liked the content, please do hit on the notification bell below to be notified about my future updates. Also, please do like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I'll see you again soon.